Let's run through a production budget example problem. The problem says Pollock Company's sales budget projects the following unit sales: 12,000 units sold in April, 13,000 in May, and 12,500 in June. Each unit requires 4 pounds of materials, which cost $5 per pound. Pollock Company desires its ending raw materials inventory to equal 30% of the next month's production requirements, and its ending finished goods inventory to equal 20% of the next month's expected unit sales. So we need to prepare a production budget for April and May of 2020. So there's some information in here that will be useful and some that we can disregard. But we'll keep all of that information over on the left side as we fill out our production budget. So your production budget will start off with expected unit sales. Then we add in our desired ending finished goods inventory. That will give us our total required units. Then we subtract out our beginning finished goods inventory to find our required production units. So let's first work on April. So we're expecting 12,000 unit sales in April. So we can fill that in for the first line. Then we need to add in our desired ending finished goods inventory. Well, we are told over on the left side that our desired ending finished goods inventory will equal 20% of the next month's expected unit sales. So for April, we're taking May's expected unit sales of 13,000 and multiplying it by 20%, or 0.2. So 13,000 times 0.2 gives us 2,600. So that's our desired ending finished goods inventory for April. So now our total required units, that's just those two added together, and we get 14,600. Now, beginning finished goods inventory. They didn't really give us any information about that, but what we need to think about is that we began April with the same amount that we ended March with. So what we're really finding here is what we ended March with. So we would want to end March with 20% of the next month's expected sales. Well, the next month is April, right? So we take April's expected sales times 20%. So we can see that we ended March with 2,400, which means that we began April with 2,400 in our beginning finished goods inventory. So now we take our total required units and subtract out what we started the month with to see that we still need to produce 12,200 units here in the month of April. Now we can work on May. So we put in the expected unit sales for May. We expect to sell 13,000 units this month. Now what do we think we're going to end May with? That's going to be 20% of June's sales. So 12,500 times 20%, which gives us 2,500. Now our total required units, that's our expected unit sales plus our desired ending finished goods inventory, and we get 15,500. So now we need to figure out May's beginning finished goods inventory. Well, we start May with whatever we end April with, right? So we've already figured out that April's desired ending finished goods inventory was 2,600. So we just bring that down, and that becomes May's beginning finished goods inventory. Now, your required production units will be your total required units minus your beginning finished goods inventory, and we get 12,900. So we need to produce 12,900 units in the month of May.